I'm just making, sorry, I'm just figuring out. Did my okay, the stream has been going this whole time, I think. I hope YouTube was just bugging in that the stream's been actually going this whole time. Oh no, because I just got the Discord notification. Oh, that's so irritating. So this is why I typically have auto start on whenever I go live on YouTube, by the way, guys. Because what effectively happened is that it was stuck on going live this entire time, and I thought that I was live this whole time on YouTube, which also pings my Discord. But the unfortunate reality is that sometimes software doesn't work the way that you may have initially intended. So yeah, now I'm live on YouTube. Oh, that's so beyond frustrating, actually. But it is what it is. All we really can do is work with the situation at hand. And thankfully, I record these VODs basically in full, so it may just show up as a regular YouTube upload while the current live stream may just go on private. Oh, what are you? What are you? Does this thing take damage from magic? Not a ton. But I can kite it out. Alright, get out of the way of its bad odor. Alright, come on. Alright, let's hit the dual horn with the airstrike. I don't have any easy way to like dispel whatever protections this guy has on himself. So the unfortunate reality is that I'm going to have to take this a little bit slower. Okay. The other problem is that I actually don't have a ton of mana to work off of. So get out of the way of bad odor. We can use this as a good time to burn an ether and slowly whittle this guy down. Yay, I'm level 17. Too bad that doesn't immediately help right now. God, you could just tell I don't do damage. Dark Thunder isn't bad. Okay, so I'm invincible right now. I'm just gonna take advantage of that and just do some regular attacks. Whatever I can do to just save up, like, my mana. All right, sweet. That was a lot of kiting, but like it worked. But I'm glad that I will say that I am glad that I did not do a ton of story yet. Cause now that would have really ruffled my feathers. Alright, I'm gonna max out on potions for now. If only because that means that at the end of the battle, I can just hit the down button and just auto heal each time.
Hey now, are you sure you know enough about materia fusion?
I got it.
Materia fusion is still a new technology.
Understood.
Combinations and results have not been tried or discovered yet. That's why we want you to experiment. And if you make a new discovery, let us know.
So I forget if we actually should let him know or not.
Finished changing?
Yeah, and I picked up materia fusion too.
Then return to my office. I'll brief you on the mission.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we can head to the soldier director's office. So we can make Blizzaga Blade if we combine Assault Twister and but I'm wondering if this might actually be very worth it, considering how often I've been just using Blizzard Blade. But we'll kind of play it by ear for now. I think we can hold off on actually doing anything with Materia Fusion. Okay. So for now, oh, Kunzel. I already forgot how to actually say his name like adequately. I'll figure it out. Like I said, I love that we have a friend who doesn't fully know what's going on, but like just a regular soldier who's living his day to day.
The company has decided to eliminate Genesis and his cohorts. This includes Angeal as well.
And you want me to do it?
No, the Shinra army will handle it.
What about me?
They don't trust you.
They believe your emotions will hamper your judgment.
To be fair, they will.
That's why I'm going too.
Okay, Mr. Sephiroth.
To kill them?
An intruder.
Where?
Close. Sephiroth, the president. Zack, entrance.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. Maybe that's why they were holding off on the story bits for a moment. See, guys, I remember this game somewhat. We're in a pretty good state, so we should probably just go ahead and work through the missions, get through a couple battles. We leveled up 4 times between chapters, so don't mind me. Let's get off the elevator and look around.
Soldiers here. Thank goodness. Hurry up and deal with that.
That?
I'll say, what is that? I was gonna say, what is that, dog?
Whoa! What is this?
Activating combat mode.
Remember, these are machinery, so machinery tends to be weak to lightning. But we are technically overleveled for probably this part of the story.
Thank you.
What was that?
What, you don't know? That was an intruder neutralization mech.
So why was it attacking employees?
It just went berserk, for reasons unknown. There are others stationed, so deal with them.
But I was ordered to go to the entrance.
Okay. So we know that we need to go over to that elevator, but we should probably investigate the situation.
Behind you. Huh?
Man,
Combat mode.
third class guy got wrecked. But look at that. We fight pretty clean.
Thank you. That was close. Did that mech injure you? Yeah. Pathetic, right? A soldier member getting bested by that thing? Hey.
Hey, you shouldn't feel bad about that.
Their bad days. Well, this is actually one of my better days. I'm really not that good at fighting. You're a soldier. Suck it up. If you're bad at something, train harder. Sorry. I'll be going now. For you.
See, he gets it. Yes, I've been, also, since the cutscene was going, welcome on in Dreams and Honor on the YouTube side, and Leroy for the, why is my brain blanking? Twitch side.
A scream?
Yes, I've always loved, I love Crisis Core, by the way. This, it's just been a few years since I've last played, and I figured it was a good opportunity to play.
Stay back.
And I love, and one of my favorite parts of this is that I love that this game still has a little bit of the PSP jankiness from the original while still implementing some of the stuff that I've, mainly the animations, from like the remake and everything, from FF7 remake.
Well,
Just a nice little bit of both.
reserved the training room for the day, and I was just doing some maintenance.
Maintenance,
All right, you got me. I was slacking. Hey, can you keep this between us, please?
I won't tell anyone.
Thank you.
Yes, I've played the OG. It's actually on my channel.
For your trouble.
Played this, played the OG, I think it was 3 years ago.
Zack, where are you?
Oh, Director. I'm on the soldier floor.
Head to the entrance ASAP. We've been massively compromised.
Massively? All right, I'm on it.
Good luck.
All right, let's see how, just the major difference this time around from when I played it back then is that I'm doing a lot more of the missions, I think.
Entrance.
Actually, hold on. I want to make sure I got everything. Looks like it.
Entrance.
Okay, let's head down to the entrance.
Why are Shinra weapons attacking the Shinra building?
Because someone hacked them.
Is this Genesis' doing?
All right, let's show them how it's done. I think one of my favorite little quality of life things for this game is that I don't remember if this was in the original. So Dreams on, you're gonna have to guide me a little bit here. But
Damn.
I don't recall them actually like listing like enemy elemental weaknesses at like by their name, which I heavily appreciate, by the way. Because half the time I'm just like, I'll just throw a magic spell and then whatever happens, happens. But I will say, I'm not a big fan of how Thunder functions in this game. But I guess Blizzard is just like supposed to be Thunder, but with a delay. But yeah, I haven't done, other than that, I haven't done any Googling for the game or anything like that. This is still ultimately a very casual run of the game. Okay. And also I have to remember YouTube that YouTube delay is pretty far out there. So I'm like looking over at chat, I was like, why isn't he answering yet? I forgot, delay's a
The
thing.
intruders are Genesis copies.
There's no doubt. This is Hollander's doing.
Who is that?
A Shinra scientist who stole the copy tech, then vanished.
Are you saying that this Hollander and Genesis are working together?
Quite possibly.
Do you know what they're planning?
Hollander sought to head the science department, and lost. He's borne a grudge against Shinra ever since. He wants revenge.
So petty. And Genesis is supporting this stupid cause?
I don't want to believe it.
Well, then don't.
Agreed. Now, Zack. Copies have been sighted in Sector 8 as well. Let's go.
All right, it looks like we have a new objective here. Let's head on to the general city and try to help out people where we can.
This is bad.
We should split up.
Good call. Hold on. I'm a coming.
All right, let's. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part.
Sector 8 is Turk's jurisdiction. Slick. You've got to be kidding me! Sung, do something!
There's no need for concern.
Huh?
Oh, she already. Dang, she already took him out.
The other areas.
Big Garcia's crawling with nasties.
Soldiers having difficulties.
Reno, Rude,
Just say the word.
go.
Yes, sir.
God, all I remember from Rude is that in Opera Omnia, he was like a very brokenly strong healer for quite some time.
You're a Turk too?
I'm Sisney.
Oh, Sisney looks so cute here.
Zack, aren't you on assignment?
Same objective. Need some help here?
I appreciate the offer,
Oh,
but
how generous. Well, Sung, Zack, I gotta go.
I love her. And now we got Lucky Stars, which, if I remember correctly, it improves, I think, Zack's odds of stuff. I think that sounds correct. So, Dreams and Honor, to answer your question, I started my playthrough of Rebirth, but I haven't went back to continue it so I'm not. So to be frank with you, I'm actually not very far. I think I got to like maybe chapter 3 before I fell off. In all honesty. Goodness, all these crits are crazy. And not be getting the crit thing in the DMW.
Thank you so much. Just up ahead, a really cool older girl came and saved me. But bad guys with big weapons came too. That young lady gave us time to escape by charging out alone. Please, mister, I'll give you my favorite t-shirt. So please, help that girl. Yes,
Thank you. Thank you for the amulet. Yeah, I'm going to be starting from the beginning again with Rebirth because I did end up picking up the PC copy as well. So I'll be able to play it at a much higher, well, everything. And let's make sure we don't accidentally use a Phoenix Down for a fight that's not even going to utilize it. Oh, goodness.
Thanks, man. You saved me. Oh, yeah. Those masked guys causing all that havoc? I think I saw their leader just now. He's up ahead on
But see, guys, this is what happens when you're a good Samaritan and you help people. They give you things.
As a token of gratitude.
Now, this shouldn't be the only reason you should go and help somebody. But sometimes, you know, it's the extra benefit that counts. All right, sister, you got this. Okay. Well, I thought you had this.
No, they're copies?
Ooh, you got some HP on you. Wait, the one thing that I still would have loved for this game that would have been very nice in the re-release of it is that I would have loved to see like, say for instance, like they rewrite it a tiny bit to allow for moments like, oh, where Siste and Zack were fighting together, rather than just giving the DMW attack. Oh, okay, chill out. I only have regen and potions. And no ability for you. And no fire for you either. I think I just mastered fire just now. There you go, Zack.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to have wings. You know, like an angel.
I love this song so much.
If people had wings, they'd be monsters.
Wings symbolize freedom for those who have none. They don't symbolize monsters. Impressive, Soldier First Class. You've got skill.
Well, unlike the Turks, fighting's our main thing.
Here, a little gift for helping me out.
Thank you.
All right then. I'm off to the next job. You've got something too, right?
Yeah, I do.
Until we meet again.
Once Sector 8 is clear, come to Mako Reactor 5.
Did this cutscene just drop down to 30 FPS?
And Gilles has been sighted.
So it's search and destroy?
The army is mobilizing, but there's still time. You and I will find them before they
We do. And
And what?
fail.
to eliminate them.
For real?
Yes, for real.
Awesome! We're gonna fail!
God, there's so much I miss about this game. Mainly the alternative characterization of Sephiroth is one of the larger ones, I would say. All right, we're in the slums now, and we also got that new shop. So I am going to take the biggest peek around. Oh, okay. I'll pick up an Asuna. And oops, apologies. I don't need those three. Ah, yes, the good old Sahagins.
Activating combat mode.
Who are weak to fire, so you know what that means.
Conflict resolved.
That poor guy probably didn't even see that coming, to be honest.
Is that Aunt Jill's face?
It appears Genesis isn't the only one who can be copied. The company training room. We used to sneak in there for fun, when the seconds were out. Genesis, Angeal, and I.
You guys were pretty tight.
I wonder.
Oh yeah, this cutscene.
Infinite in mystery is the gift of the goddess. We seek it thus and take to the sky. Ripples form on the water's surface. The wandering soul knows no rest.
Loveless, Act 1.
You remember?
How can I not, when you've beaten it into my head?
All right, they're about to have some fun.
Noted.
Ooh, if they had the budget to make this fight like an actual fight that you could like play.
Is that the best you can do?
All hail Sephiroth, huh?
Angeal, stay back. I'll take Sephiroth alone.
Genesis.
The world needs a new hero.
You are so right for that.
So smug. But for how long?
I can understand that. I think that this has a nice little bit of a flair to them. I do feel like they could have I wish that they kind of did take the time to update them a little bit better.
Stop! You'll destroy this place.
That's no way to talk to a hero!
Not Pimble. You wanna know what the song was made me remind of? The Final Destination theme from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And then One Winged Angel came on and reminded me quite quickly that this was a Final Fantasy game.
Angeal.
Out of my way!
Genesis!
They almost broke the... Their training may have went a little too hardcore.
I'll be fine. Don't worry. Even if the morrow is barren of promises, nothing shall forestall my return.
So, was everything alright?
Yes. As far as Genesis was concerned.
Oh, okay, Juzar. Okay, I understand. Okay, I understand what you were saying now.
Jill,
I understand.
what happened?
Later, I received one of his famous lectures.
About what?
Always the same. Discipline, dreams, honor, etc.
One of those, huh?
One, I still wonder a little bit for this remake if they, because remember how I mentioned before how there was a little bit of PSP jank still to these?
True.
I wonder if they just attached like the skeletons over the new models
How could this
and just
happen?
like tweak them where they needed to be tweaked.
And Jill, what are you up to? Where are you?
He's somewhere, silly. Oh, we now have a map here, so I just gotta be thorough with the exploration.
Resolved.
Okay.
Hollander's laboratory is right down this way. It's a private, unsafe.
I thought I was gonna get hit by that jump, by the way, and I was like, no, 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 no.
Alright, let's go.
But yeah, see, it would have been a perfect, nice little bonus if Sephiroth actually like joined us in combat for a little bit.
Activating combat mode.
I think that would have been so cool. And they're gone.
Resolved.
I feel like I just did those two mobs very dirty.
Activating combat mode. Bring it on.
Hey, hey. He wasn't supposed to hit me there. Oh, I love that I got the rush assault there, and that poor thing would have not have known what hit him. Honestly, I probably didn't need that shortcut back, but we love precautions. Yay!
Activating combat mode.
Come on, I just want to talk to Sephiroth, man.
Conflict
Oh, actually, didn't I max out a skill earlier? I didn't? Okay. Oh, I guess I can't check out what's over there yet. Don't worry, Sephiroth, my darling, I'm almost there. You know, you could totally help me out with these, Sahagins, but it's okay. I get it, you're busy staring at the door. I totally understand. I mean,
The door isn't receiving.
that door is very alluring.
The source is. Zack, open the valve on the lowest level. That should open the door.
All right. We have our little mini objective right here. I'm just trying to remember how to get there. Because we don't go through and through that door, so I'm guessing we go up and go around? Oh, yeah. Yes. Hey, it's, oh, we got some new missions, too. But you know what that means. We'll take care of that between chapters. Okay, so we can go over there, but something's just telling me that I should consider it just a gut instinct, you know. Just let's head over here and take care of what's over here first. Now, in case if you guys are just joining us for the... Oh. I don't want to talk about it. But in case you were joining us for the first time, my name's David. You can also call me Zen. And welcome to the stream. I play a lot of video games. Some of the time, it's Final Fantasy. But there's a variety of games that I've played on the channel before. And while I have played this game before, I have not played this this iteration of it. So I'm just having a good time, just kind of enjoying the story again on a very casual level, but still a decent level nonetheless. Hey, I did not ask for this type of treatment. Magic is so good. I don't even think I've like completely invested in my magic stat for right now, and it's been very helpful. And I'll take an accessory pass later. I think I'm pretty strong as it stands right now. All right, Sephiroth, we're on our way. Aw, won't let us through this door. That's okay.
Activating combat mode.
Kind of wish that I had a Fyra avail.
Conflict resolved.
That monster can rot. Ruining my perfectly good streak. I'm gonna run and touch the save point just in case.
Combat mode.
Oh,
Conflict resolved.
I'm so upset. Gonna touch the save point just in case. Yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Sir. I'm just trying to get to the end. Please. Sephiroth is right here.
Good work. How wretched.
All right, no worries, Dreams. Thank you for stopping in. All right, so we have an opportunity to review all the documents here, as well as ooh, we got a couple of things that we can go after a little bit later. Let's save for now. I don't think it's a very safe thing to work on right this second.
Shortly before Genesis left, the wound was superficial, but for some reason, Genesis wasn't healing. The man who treated him was Hollander.
Professor Hollander, how is Genesis?
The problem is the Mako energy that seeped in through the wound.
Is it treatable?
Oh, there's Hollander. I forgot.
Transfusion. You aren't viable.
Why couldn't I be the donor? A soldier, type G.
All right. There's a lot of these documents around, and I'm kind of letting them explain what's going on because FF7 does a lot about the Project G. As Zack is trying to make sense of it himself,
It
but
was
Sephiroth
Hollander's
is
experiment.
doing a much better job.
The result was a normal child, which meant he failed. However,
Alright, I think we've seen all the documents.
Project G gave birth to the man we know as Genesis.
Project G.
Project Genesis.
Yep.
Contrary to this,
We love a manufactured child.
Genesis showed clear signs of change.
Degrading?
Not only that,
Copies?
abominations.
Sephiroth.
Hollander, I thought I'd find you here.
You want to do something to me, eh? But then, who will stop Genesis and Angeal's degradation?
Hello there, Mr. Pretty Boy.
Genesis.
You won't take Hollander.
Zack, go.
Yeah.
There is no hate, only joy, for you are beloved by the goddess. Hero of the dawn, healer of worlds.
Loveless again. You never change.
3 friends.
He really
go into
doesn't.
battle. One is captured. One flies away. The one that is left becomes a hero.
A common story.
If we were to enact it, would I be the one to play the hero? Or would you?
It's all yours.
Indeed. After all, your glory should have been mine.
How petty.
In hindsight, perhaps. Now what I want most is the gift of the goddess.
Okay. All right, let's chase after the professor,
Where is Angeal? Tell me!
who is somehow running notably faster, by the way, than Zack. Lucky for me, I have a move that sets monsters on fire.
Activating combat mode.
I wanted to use this save point. Alright, let's get regen ticking. Okay, there we go. I wanted regen ticking for the most part, just so that way we'd be good. So obviously Hollander went that way, but
This way?
okay, so the game won't let me go down the potential alternative path. Not the cartoon. He did the stupid cartoon shtick. But no. I feel like I want to take a quick look to make sure that there wasn't a chest already in here. So don't mind that. I feel like I used to be able to interact with the environment some way, but I could be wrong.
Activating combat mode.
Alright. Take care of him. Take care of him. Oh god. Don't worry guys, I swear I do regular combat here and there. Just the magic feels so good to me right now. Well, let's keep chasing. Let's head this way first.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on!
These Resagans kind of go crazy. All right, the no damage. So we get our little heal back. We get a story chest, which we'll take good advantage of. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, Shinra Alpha basically boosts our entire vitality stat by 40, and I think that that's incredible, all things considered. I can basically make myself incredibly durable. But there's one thing that I want to check before I forget. Okay. I wanted to see if there was a part where I could actually see, like, my stats. Unfortunately, I don't think so. I would have definitely tried. Just as an FYI.
Activating combat
But I wonder how much of the vitality that helps me with. I don't know how much damage that's blocking, is really what I'm also trying to convey. Because it might just be better to just kind of dump into my offensive stats. But, I mean, for now, we can have the extra 110 stats. Sorry, I was blanking because I was like, is there another chest around here? And to an extent, I was right. There was one. All right. Ooh, good hit, Zach. Good hit. Oh, I thought I got turned around for a second. I was about to be like, game. Alright, I wanted to do that no damage mainly to just try to get all my stuff, all my resources back. And then we'll use up a potion. I didn't mean to use that move, but it worked. And I think we more or less got a full heal off of that. So I say that we're cooking in this game so far. No poison thrust for you. I was nervous that I was actually gonna get hit by that for a second. I was gonna be like, wait. Chill out for a second there.
Hollander, you can't escape.
So now, Hollander went that way, which means I check this way. And we got a circlet for checking out a different area. So we have the opportunity to save, so I am going to take that opportunity. And then after this bit of story, probably gonna be doing some other stuff too. So we have a lot of robots, which means lots of electricity. Okay, can we also talk about the fact that, man, these guys take a lot of damage. Well, especially the shot machine. I'm gonna throw on regen on myself for now, just because I can keep myself relatively relatively topped off. All right, now game, please give me some good numbers to work with. Okay, there we go. Goodness. They were really trying me for a second there.
Hollander, do you understand what you're doing?
Up, I know that sword anywhere.
Hollander now? What is it you're after?
World domination.
That's not even funny, man.
How about revenge?
For what? Angeal!
Yep.
I've become a monster.
But you're not
A
one.
monster's objective is usually world domination or revenge.
You're wrong. Those aren't the wings of a monster.
Well then, what are they?
They're wings of freedom.
Angel's wings.
I see. Then what should an angel fight for, Zack? What do angels dream of?
Angeal,
Angels dream of one thing.
please tell me.
To be human.
No.
Defend yourself!
Oh. Poor Zack. Should have defended yourself. That's okay. I'm sure he lived. It's a Final Fantasy game after all. And hey, I got a trophy level up. I don't even know what that means.
Tell me what happened.
Mom? I want to help out a friend, but I don't know how I can do it.
Hello?
Mom?
Hello? Hooray!
Heaven?
Not heaven.
It's a church.
Look at her.
Angel?
No, I'm Aerith. You fell from the sky.
Huh?
Scared me.
And we hear the gorgeous theme of this.
So you saved me, huh?
Not really. Hello? That's all I did.
Thank you so much, Aerith. I'm Zack. I have to repay you somehow.
Don't worry about it.
No, no. Aha. Hey, how about one date?
What is that? Don't be silly. Stop. Don't step on the flowers.
Excuse me?
Normally, people are more careful with flowers.
Well, I guess I'm not normal. Oh. You don't see
I
a
love
lot of
these
flowers
two.
in Midgar. They're like luxury items around here.
They only grow here. Although, I planted some outside my house too.
If I were you, I'd sell them. Midgar is full of flowers. Your wallet's full of money.
Midgar full of flowers. Wallet full of money? Never thought of it that way.
There we go. We're getting some new DMW links.
Stop! I said don't step on the flowers.
Can I do this a couple times? I forget. Does she have a special dialogue if I do it like 3 times?
Sorry.
Stop! I said don't step on the flowers.
Come on. Let's see. 3rd time's the charm?
Sorry.
3 out of 3?
Stop! I said
Alright. No special dialogue.
Sorry.
I was hoping that there'd be at least like a little bit of one. But yes, we actually do have a lot of missions now, so take another small break from the story. Don't know what an item fusion tome is, but maybe it's gonna make me stronger? Oh god, based on where they started me out from, I should check. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't expecting a big old robot. But look at that now. Like, our slots are getting just more and more filled each time. And the nice thing about having Aerith is that that healing wave is actually going to be fantastic.
Conflict resolved.
Okay. That robot was taken out. Alright, doesn't look like there was anything there specifically. So we want to head this way to get the chest that's all the way down here. But we're starting to get to a point where we are definitely gonna have to start fusing some spells together soon. Which once again is fine. Ow. Ow.
Conflict resolved.
There we go. He is getting annoying. But we opted to use the potions there just to help maintain a solid amount of HP. But yeah, you would think that 1700 mana would be like a lot. Okay, there we go. Goodness.
Conflict resolved.
Those robots are actually kind of Kind of difficult. It looks like those are the primary types of monsters we're dealing with here. Though, one of the problems I am running into is that I wish I had like Blizzaga Blade or something to that length. The thing that sucks is that I won't have access to like my DLC moves again for a while. And so now we can actually spam spells. Okay, there we go. 5% mana ain't the end of the world. But it's definitely not a lot.
Activating combat mode.
Alright, 2 sweepers. That I can more openly deal with. Sweet. Ooh, and a level up on regen. Nice. Yep, I figured just as much that there was going to be one up here. Something that a strat that I've been like kind of using, and I don't know if this is actually real or not, but you guys may or may not have been seeing that I've been hugging the walls. What that has effectively been doing, if you're curious, is whenever I hug the walls, I'm guessing that I'm staying out of range of a trigger, basically. And I don't know if I've shown Airstrike in full, by the way. And I feel like that has been very helpful with staying away from getting hit, basically. Getting hit with a random encounter. I figured out it was also better to cast regen earlier than later, which is part of the reason why I did what I did. Alright, there we go. Now we can use items in the fusion. Sweet. So now we have a lot more reign over the materia fusion. Because cure plus regen would probably give me Curaga. I have a dummy fire that I can probably get away with using, because I don't think I need this many fires. So I think I'm gonna make my first Cura. And then we'll take Dark Fire. Do I want Firaga Blade though? I think so. Firaga Blade would give us a lot of mileage, I think. Because I can get an attack plus 7 off of this. Not by accident, sort by level. There we go. So now I can see all the stuff that I mastered. So if we do Assault Twister, it wouldn't do much for me unless if I maxed out one of the other moves. So in this instance, I think I need to hold on. And then Dark Fire and Dark Blizzard would make Dark Thundara, which I don't necessarily care for. So I think I'll wait. Let's keep going with the missions. I do want to try to make as much progress as I can, but I know that I get locked out of certain things if I deal with the story further. And mind you, I don't necessarily mean the missions, but just other side stuff that I can also work along and deal with. Alright, let's cast Regen, block. G-Eraser is unfortunately just a little annoying to fight. Funny enough, as long as I guard, I don't think I'll have too much of an issue. And plus, we also have this wonderful thing called effective HP, which, as long as I can safely maintain using my thing over and over again. Okay, what's next? More Genesis Forces. Okay, so Death Machines. We're almost at that Titanium Bangle. Okay, so boss, first of 3 bosses is just right here. So you guys already know how it go. Just gonna keep tasing them with the level up. All right, first chest. I see the second chest in there already. A near full heal. This one's the one that's weak to Blizzard, I think. Yeah. I can tell that leveling up some of these other skills is going to take a notable amount of time. But while we have infinite mana, I will take advantage of that with my whole being. So now remember, this is the last guy, and the last guy does not have a known weakness for me. So for all we know, we can just use the cheapest spell and tack on a lot of damage that way. And now we can use a more expensive spell that does about the same amount of damage. Clown emoji. Oh, we got our Titanium Bangle. So more Death Machines for Mithril Gloves. We have another boss in Hojo's Laboratory. It'll give us a Lightning Ring. And if we do this Search and Destroy, we can actually get a 3rd accessory piece. I should do this lovely thing called prioritization. First things first, check the spawn room. I did not have anything in here. Hey, that poison wasn't very nice. Yeah, I think out of all the different blade types, I think I would prefer to use Thunderblade the most. Just because Thunder as a spell is very... Thunder as a spell is very... not cash money. Okay, so for now, we have a lot to explore in this little area over here, so let's hurry up and see if we can find these different treasure chests. Because I will take advantage of the fact that we can wear 3 accessories, because that, I feel like that would really give us like a nice little boost. All right, so there's one. Set over here. I think regular lightning does pretty good. And we got a Shinra Alpha for that? That's crazy.
Activating combat mode.
And I love that this mission honestly isn't that bad. And you may be wondering why I decided to use Thunder on that mob in spite of having barrier up. If you aren't too familiar with how games like this work, barrier is for physical defense. All right, I'll actually try to escape this time. I've been fighting every battle. I think I earned being able to escape from one. That does so much damage. I'm waiting for the Octaslash opening, please. Okay. I was scared for a second. I'll say that should have gotten it pretty close to low, if not taken out.
Activating combat mode.
All right. I was about to say, game, please don't give. Okay, I thought the game was about to give me a healing wave. It didn't, thankfully. I'm actually getting a lot of the Shinra Alphas, I've noticed.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, so there are 3 of these down here. That's kind of wild. But I'm perfectly down for it.
Conflict resolved.
So 3 of the chests that I'm missing were just so happens to be the long way around. We take those. Even though the vast majority of them were just health items. So yeah. If you guys notice, see how I'm trying my best to like hug the walls there? But you see that it isn't a foolproof strat, because doing the fight against these guys was kind of inevitable. So now we can just go straight and turn. But yeah. Hugging the wall seems to be my safest bet against avoiding some of the combat.
In combat mode.
Are you kidding me? I hit dodge there. I'm so upset.
Conflict resolved.
I get some mana back at least, but I do want to play this a little carefully, so I am going to use at least one ether.
Activating combat mode.
So this guy, unlike its original counterpart, is not actually weak to the
You can go on ahead. I'll handle things here.
not weak to electricity.
Did you say something? Let's move on.
Warm-up's over.
All right, let's use Octaslash here and try to get at least a good amount of damage going on this thing. It's not level 5, but it should still be a pretty decent damage. Ooh, Spiderweb got me. Oh, hey, what's up? Welcome on in. Alright. So guard actually makes me immune to that. That's good to know. Oh, okay. I didn't know the Crisis Core was your first. My first Final Fantasy game was 8. Though I think this was the first. No, this is the second Final Fantasy thing that I did for my channel. Okay, guard. No MP cost? Say less.
Conflict resolved.
Alright, we got 3 accessories. Feels good. Yeah. You played the you played the original version of the game. So let's see. I get put on 3 Shinra alphas. That's crazy. I think I want to put on the titanium bangle. Let's see. Probably the mithril gloves. Then replace this last Shinra alpha with something. Because, like I said, I'm honestly not too certain how big of an impact Vitality has as a stat. And that tends to be my only concern whenever I actually do use it. So let's see. What's next? So we can get a Thunder Armlet if we continue down this quest line. But I really want to be able to beat this boss. And I think I can do it. I probably need to actually craft a stronger move. I keep coming back here. Actually, fire's almost maxed. So let's switch out Thunder for Fyra here. And regen for Cura. which Kira actually puts our HP count at probably high enough to at least tank one of those super attacks. And you already remember the hug the wall strat go crazy here. It's wild that hugging the wall actually like is as effective for me as it is. Wait, does Fyra use? Wait, Fyra go crazy. What is that?
Conflict resolved.
Y'all see? Did y'all see how much Fyra was doing? That was like 1600 to cast. I think we do have a chance.
Activating combat mode.
Ooh, is it summon time? It is. All right, let's use Mega Flare then. We haven't used Bahamut yet, so. How much is Mega Flare about to do? $4,000 ain't bad. Okay, you just still do like 975 a hit, so I will still respectfully keep my distance. Okay, we actually reduced it in power slightly, so we can't actually tank a hit. Okay, Sephiroth. Or another summon. I don't really care. Odin? Sentetsuken? Alright, I'm down for back-to-back summons. Oh, that killed him! Even the game was tired of me, like, stalling effectively. Even the game was tired of me. Okay. So now that we mastered Dark Thunder, we can combine it with the Salt Twister to make Thundaga Blade. Which I think I do want to make. Though I will make this a physical-centric skill. Now, the only reason I wanted to make something as potent as like the as Thundaga Blade, even though, to be quite frank with you, that is a lot of AP. I also understand. Okay, actually, I'll keep Blizzard Blade on, and then. I think this is fine. The funny thing is that now we can continue with that line of quests. But I think I'm just gonna try to knock out as many as we can. You know me. I check if that chest is behind me first. Okay, it's in the corner. There's a lot of missions, and this game is foul for this. Oh, that is notably a lot more damage. Well, that one's taken out. So let's see. Ow. Fyra does so much damage. I really need to actually sit and do some materia fusion. Because I just felt like I did way too much there. That was so good. All right, so we have access to the Wutai line of quests. We don't have to worry about doing those right this second. So we are dealing with Angeal copies here. I wish I had a better way to kind of level up some of these other materia though. What can I do Dark Fire with? I can make Dark Fyra. I don't think I want to keep making like Fyra blades, for example. So I think I need to wait for Dark Fyra until I max out something else. Maybe I can make Dark Fyraga.
Bring it on.
I feel like I just did an obscene amount of damage. Alright, so game is pointing out that there probably is no chest. It's probably just my best interest to just make a run for the end here, because the game would have indicated otherwise.
Activating combat mode. Resolve.
Ooh, you know that was dirty if I did that with no damage. I feel like I've actually just been knocking so many of these out of the park. So let's see. Let's do Seeking Precious Items, Desert Island Surprise. Let's see how well we do here. I do have all the elements available, so I don't have too much to worry about. I don't want to know what dorky breath be doing, because game's implying that breath extra rank. And I don't need a dookie breath in my face. Also, not me calling it dookie breath. But as you guys can kind of see, I am putting a bit more effort into avoiding combat now, just because I know I've been doing a lot of it. I don't mind, suffice to say, I don't mind the combat in this game, because the combat in this game is actually incredibly fun for me. But there is such a thing as pacing, and I'm trying to be mindful of it where I can. Alright, Chain Slash. That should take out the one mob. Ooh, you thought you had me. So where's that third chest? Okay. It's crazy the amount of cheese that comes with just hiding on the corner of a map. Hey, chill out. It's also the fact that Kira continues to get stronger for me. Okay. No, I'm stunned!
Don't you think?
Retry from the start of the battle.
Activating combat mode.
No, you aren't stunning me a second time. Ow! Okay, so I could actually beat this. I'm trying again.
Activating combat mode.
Gonna cast regen a little early. Because regen might be just the difference between me living or dying. They don't get staggered.
Activating combat
I think I'm frustrated because I know I could beat these. But I also know if I get stunned, it might as well be over. Let's just use a potion just to keep myself healthier. Alright, come on. Come on, summon. Okay, I appreciate you leveling up Fyra for me, I guess. Wake up, Zack! He gets stunned for so long! These godforsaken birds.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, just keep dodging. Stay sane. Oh, is Endure no stagger? Is that what Endure does? He crit me for 2.2.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, so no AP cost is active. Alright, chain slash. Okay.
Here we go.
Alright, keep my health up. Kite it out with... Kite it out, David. God!
Oh yeah. Conflict resolved.
That should not have taken me as long as it ended up taking me. But that just goes to show you what could possibly end up being the reason why certain battles may take longer than anticipated. Well, welcome on in, Aranthriel. I'm glad that you came in just in time for the fanfare, and thankfully not during the montage of me getting murdered by two birds over and over and over and over again. took those two out. We're kind of... So if you're curious, I do consider myself over-leveled currently. And so we're just kind of blasting through a lot of the missions. And while I do consider myself over-leveled, it's not a perfect rocket science. Even though that fight itself did not do me any favors. Okay. So let's see. Last mission. I just am really enjoying making as much progress as I am so far. Okay. So we can follow the path. Okay. No, don't give me hugs. Hugs are bad. Hugs are bad. Hugs are bad. Don't touch me. Be lit on fire because you wanted hugs, and hugs are bad from you. I did realize how partially bad that may have sounded. But I didn't want to get caught up in death's embrace. It has death in the name. Like, I didn't want to lose my life to something like that. I'm so glad that I decided to pick up Fyra. That, like, nothing can touch me currently. I feel like I actually hit like a decent enough spike in power. But the game wasn't messing around when it said, like, that I'm gonna feel very powerful doing all these side missions. And I'm level 20 now. That's crazy. Okay. So there's a boss right there. Or I guess the key mob. And we have this entire, like, ranch area to really kind of dissect and dig around for these treasure chests.
Activating combat mode.
Okay. You're taken out. You're taken out. Honestly, I'll just keep using Fyra. That has single-handedly just carried me through this entire section. Alright. Don't walk close enough to initiate the battle with that thing. There you go, David. Okay, I see one chest over there. Is there one chest inside of here? No. Okay, so we are short a singular treasure chest, which is fine. It just means that I need to actually use my eyeballs for a second. Yep.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, you guard fire, which means that you get to taste my blizzard blade.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
All right. And also, you guys may have noticed that I still try to go for these more perfect runs when I can.
Right. Looks like that's the last of the monsters. Now, where's that treasure? Ah, found it.
Oh, whoops. So you guys may have noticed that I still try to get the perfect It's mainly to increase the cap of my thing. Oh, Yuffie.
Make way, cause here she comes. I'm the treasure princess. Hear me roar.
Welcome on in, Kel.
You're that weird kid I met in Wutai.
Hope you're doing a-okay.
What were you expecting, you soldier perv?
Huh?
What? I'm no sucker, and I'm certainly no perv. My name is Zack. So, what are you, lost or something? You want me to take you home?
I'm not lost. I'm here to take you treasure. All of it. For the glory of Wutai. Get ready.
Hey, why don't you just admit that you're lost? Be honest.
Oh,
Treasure quest. Failed.
oh dear.
Wait, I made her cry?
Poor Yuffie.
Did I do something wrong? Should I have humored her little game a bit more? Also, who the heck is she?
Okay, that was interesting. Yeah, interesting's probably the word that I would use. Okay, so I have Chocobo mode now. Good. Let's continue.
Activating combat mode.
But I definitely feel so strong. And Thundaga Blade got a level up. I still have mixed feelings on the more RNG depth of a leveling system. And a lot of that is mostly because I have a bit of a concern with it, I guess. It's just kind of difficult to level up specific things just due to the fact that things level up at random spare are actual, like, Zack's actual, like, character level. Which, to some extent, I guess is fine. But it's just unfortunate now that, like, if I, dodge. There we go. It's just unfortunate sometimes is all, if I'm not careful. Oh god, no, I was talking about a different thing. Because ooh, Blizzard Blade's done. So if Blizzard Blade's done, what can I fuse Blizzard Blade with? Dark Blizzard with, where's Blizzard Blade? So it becomes Dark Blizzara, which is fine. Because I think Dark Blizzard is the best amongst the other, like, stats, I guess. It's not Dark Blizzaga, so I might actually hold off on using my Dark Matter. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off. Let's... because it's still +5. But yeah, Dark Blizzara should be actually pretty good for us. Let's get Jump. Just something that's a little bit cheaper usage for our AP.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on!
So let's actually give Dark Blizzard a go. The AoE's bigger. Wait, Chocobo mode. Okay, well, let's give it a go. Wait, that's... Uh-huh. If you guys are curious, never had the opportunity to use it.
Where's that treasure? Ah, found it.
Zoom, 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 zoom. Ha. Zoom, 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 zoom.
Yeah. She got me.
Oh, I actually just thudded my poor little phone on my desk. And I realized why my friend might be messaging me, even though I'm live. I forgot I turned off streamer mode for a little bit. But look at this. We're actually getting like Kachi. Oh, okay, Kachi's megaphone. See, I haven't done a lot of these missions before. So that's part of the reason why I felt more inclined to play along and complete them, because I've never had the opportunity to do so till now. Alright, beat both the traps. Now we have the stop spell, and I do see the other 2 more out of the 4 treasure chests. So HP up plus. Dang, they left these chests, I don't want to say wide open, because I should take the opportunity whenever there is a chest that is a lot easier to find. That was pretty good.
All right. Looks like that's the last of the monsters. Now, where's that treasure? Ah, found it. What? Seriously?
Dang, she's so fast.
She got me.
But we got Kachi's megaphone. And if you're wondering, yes, Kate's it also works, but to my understanding, it was supposed to be Kachi. We're actually getting a lot of our extra summons from this quest line. Look at our DMW. You can see that we still have like 2 story ones, and then we have a couple of these more fun ones. But we are starting to get a little into harder skill territory. That's fine. Let's see how far we can get. All right, what are we fighting now? Well, thankfully Thundaga Blade can do the trick. Just takes a lot of AP at the moment, considering how much we have. Okay. So we got the elixir, which is the full heal on all 3 of our stats. We just want to focus on kind of taking this more roundabout path, just because it gives us access to a couple of these other treasure chests, which we have Drain Run now, which we didn't have before. Ow! Oh.
Oh yeah.
Good job with the jump, Zach. Didn't know that you got them hops in you now. I mean, I know I was the one who equipped it, but goodness, homie was... I don't want this to be the first mission where I miss a chest. So I'm going back for it. I've been doing a good job up to this point. Okay. I need to save up my AP or burn a Soma. I guess I could go either way with it. Okay. The reason why I decided to stop right here instead of walking all the way around is just so that way I can take a quick peek and see if
Activating combat mode.
I could find that chest. I unfortunately did not in like... Oh, it's because it was a behind me chest. The one time I didn't look behind me, by the way. And I don't think I have any...
Activating combat mode.
Okay, y'all, listen. That crit also off to the side was kind of unnecessary. Okay. Before we go in, I will burn a Soma. Just a single one. Alright, hug the wall, hug the wall. Crap. Just keep dodging. There we go. I want to see if we can actually get some of our AP and MP back.
Activating combat mode.
Alright, no AP cost, which means free Thundaga Blades. Which means I didn't need to use that Soma, like, at all. Love that for me.
Looks like that's the last of the monsters. Now, where's that treasure? Ah, found it. Whoa, not again.
Gotta be faster, girl.
Little brat.
I know I just said girl, but you guys know I mean, I already forgot his name. Her name. FF7 Moogles are cute. But you guys have to admit, it's kind of crazy how much stronger we are getting just off of doing this line of quests. Alright, another 4-star mission. No biggie. Still hate going through the mines. And this is why we look at the map first. Ah, yes, the partial refund that comes with me using like 80% of my magic.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, it's you two. I don't know why, but the dorky face always freaks me out. And you know what? I think it's warranted. Okay. Got our first chest, which is just an elixir. But yeah, I understand. Like, I think I said this before on the first stream. I understand that some of these chests have not been very worth the time investment, we'll say. but they are important to me in the sense that it's just something that I make sure that I go and grab.
Activating combat mode.
All right. Oh, those guys don't take much damage, like, at all from anything that's not fire.
Activating combat mode.
See, I think the thing that upsets me about this game is that it's actually a very, very simple frustration. I think it annoys me a little bit that enemies don't get staggered very often.
Activating combat mode.
All right, another dorky face. All right, Thundaga Blade. All right, I want to kite them out just a tad, just to make sure that I get through that fine. Ooh, a Firaga?
Activating combat mode. Out of the way.
They're both casting Blizzaga. All right, what summon are we getting? Nothing. We're getting nothing.
Alright, looks like that's the last of the monsters. Now, where's that treasure? Ah, found it! Gotcha! That little brat!
You'll catch him eventually, Zach.
I feel bad for making her cry. She can do whatever. Next time I see her, she's gonna pay.
All right. We can't make her pay. Just not right this second. And the reason why we can't make her pay right this second is actually a pretty simple reason. We are out of time. So we are only out of time because unfortunately I have to end early as I have kind of an arrangement with work tomorrow. With that said, I did have a good time nonetheless. The YouTube version of this VOD will I'll probably take some time to quickly edit and re-upload just so that way it's something that is more palpable as we have the full version of everything available. With that said, thank you guys all so very much for watching today. I do appreciate every single one of you guys who did stop in, and we'll be back live again tomorrow, and we will wrap up some more missions and continue doing the story as we were doing. I think my goal is probably like 1 to 2 chapters, but then do like a nice little mission grind. I think that since I've played this game before, narratively, I think that's fine, but I want to really feel stronger by the end of the journey. Okay, I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys have a good night.